Hi, TikTok. Give me a minute, I'm coming. Give me a minute. That's right. Sporty greetings. Welcome. Welcome. Wherever you're in the world watching me, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm still your main guy, proudly Austin. I haven't been around for about 4 days. I came down with a bad cold. So I couldn't, I lost. Would you? So I'm trying to get back now. So thank you for joining. We're counting down to the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. That's what I'll talk about. Welcome aboard to the guys on TikTok. I see you guys. Thanks for joining tonight. It's midnight, almost 1 a.m. in the United Kingdom. But I was like, I need to do this talk. My people haven't seen or heard from me for some time. So let me come check on them, know what's going on. Yeah. For those of you engaging with my content, you would have seen what I did, talking about Nigeria's football troubles and what the Nigeria Football Federation seems to be doing. So thank you so much for joining this conversation. On YouTube, I have tagged it Super Eagles 2025 World Cup campaign, another NFF dead on arrival mission. Is it that just going to waste our time and same old same Nigeria Football Federation is going to happen to the Super Eagles? Is that what we're going to have again? Is it another dead on arrival mission? You say, I didn't want to sit down to do this conversation. I want to just stand. The serious business, guys. And I want you to be part of this one because I know football fans, they love it when their team wins. Everyone just want their team to win, irrespective of what they go through to win. They just want their team to win. So the moment the Super Eagles wear the green, white, green jersey and step into the pitch, everyone forgets that there should have been some background work before they get onto that pitch. And so they want their team to win. So the Nigeria Football Federation, these days when I look at them, I just wonder what is really going on, Is it like... It's like a subtle sabotage. Like they just want to fail. Yeah. That's why if you go back and engage with that content, I was trying to say that the gods are not to blame. Particularly if you take a look at Nigeria's 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying campaign. The gods, call them whatever you want to call them that can help you achieve whatever you want to get in life. They stood by Nigeria. Terrible World Cup campaign, but somehow the gods pushed Nigeria into the Africa playoff. And then we got to that playoff. What did we do? What did the NFF do? The NFF, they only just use their hands to destroy it. They say, no, we don't want. The gods, why are you trying to help us? We don't want to go to the World Cup. Because I cannot understand why you will not do everything you need to do to just win 2 matches and go to the Inter-Confederation stage. Decide not to pay players and team officials their bonuses and allowances. You invited problems into your home, distractions. And look, I'm done trying to put these NFF people right on our faces. So I showed you Ibrahim Gusso is the president of Nigeria Football Federation. Oh, we are ready. We have done this. We have done that. The Super Eagles, we have all the support that we need from the National Sports Commission through the federal government. Everything is fine. We didn't know that they were not paying players. And that was somebody just saying, what does Alex Iwobi need the money for? What does Wilfred Ndidi need the money for? What does William Trustekong need? These are big boys, so let's keep their monies. Senseless leadership. And I've told them, I'll be the only one who will be reminding people that, look, stop doing what you are doing, looking at your players, look at your leadership. Because, guys, everything rises and falls on leadership. Shout out to everyone joining on TikTok. I see you guys. On TikTok. Don't worry, I've ordered that laptop. It's coming. When that laptop comes, we'll be able to link up everything together. So in the meantime, still watching my people on TikTok from an iPad, and then my people on YouTube right from me, and my Facebook guys linked to it so I can see everybody. So welcome. As you get into this conversation, tell me where you're watching me from. If you want to be part of this, say, Austin, I want to come talk about the state of football in Nigeria. I'm counting down to the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. I told you I'll be going to Morocco. So this is the platform to be at. I'll be bringing you all of, those big conversations that you want to, know about your team at the AFCON. So I'm saying leadership has been a problem. It has always been a problem, but with not qualifying for the World Cup was 100% leadership. I have tried to blame the players sincerely. Why didn't they go to play the game now? Why did they not go for that training? Why are they, calling for a strike? With mental health is important. They needed to do what they had to do because that was what they needed to do to be able to come out to play Gabon. I've looked at it as broad as I can look at it. So they did what they had to do. But the big question is, did the NFF learn anything from that? Absolutely not. So let's get into my main conversation tonight. I want to show you, first bring up the Super Eagles because the bulk of the team, with these guys are seeing here, that's the bulk of the Super Eagles team. Leave every conversation that is going out like that and all of that distractions that they are bringing upon themselves. This is the bulk of the Super Eagles team. Unfortunately, the star of the moment that everyone likes, I want to talk about, Benjamin Fredericks, unfortunately is injured and will not be part of the AFCON. So feed your eyes on that while I try to bring up another picture. I just want to understand why planning and organizing is not a thing. I'm even struggling to say just for the NFF. I think it's a Nigerian problem. Planning and organizing. Why don't we take it seriously? Why do we play with it? I just want to know why we just mess around with planning and organizing. I'll bring up that list. Just give me a minute. Let me bring this one. So if you're just joining the live stream, welcome on board. I'm talking about the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. Shout out to everyone joining me on TikTok. I see you guys on Facebook. Ikechukwu Njoku, hi Austin. Hello Ikechukwu. Where are you watching me from? Tell me where you're watching from. That's what I really want to know. I like knowing where my guys, are showing me love from, just so we can put some perspective into our conversation. Thank you for joining the live stream. We just want to know why the Nigeria Football Federation, they're messing up football in the country. It's a big problem. I just want to know why. Give me a minute. Let me see what I have up here. Okay. So you already know that the Nigeria Football Federation, they brought out a press, release yesterday. I think 2 days ago, when it was 19 days to go to the Africa Cup of Nations. And Nigeria is releasing a 54-man list. 54. I've been asking myself, at what stage did we get with our football that we cannot say this is 26, this is 28 Super Eagles players that we can take to a competition? Guys, it beats me, I remember in September when Eric Shell started this provisional listing. For those of you who follow my content, I came out and I criticized it openly. And there I charged him to take control of his team. You cannot tell me you're a coach. You've been on a job for almost a year. You've executed more than 8, 9 matches with this team. What are you doing with a 54-man list at a crucial time of Nigeria football? People, the thing is scatter my head. Maybe because I witnessed the glory days of Nigeria football. I'm a child of the 80s. I had to go dig into football in Nigeria in the 80s to know, and by my career, I've been blessed enough to meet the likes of Shego Odegbami, Chief Adokie Amesimaka. I've met about 10 to 15 of the guys from the 1980 class. Henry Wosu is my very, very, my good friend, when I was back then in Festac and he was staying there. I always hang around a lot with him, talks to me about football in the 80s, But I'm a 90 ninja with Nigeria's football. I cannot imagine our football in the 90s. We want to go for a crucial tournament and we are calling 54. You guys, you won't even understand how this thing hurts me so bad. That we have gotten to a stage where we are going for a competition. We have a coach. We have a football body in the NFF. Excuse me. And we cannot just put together a team to go execute this mission. So I'm not going to read the names. It's just waste of time. That's why I'll just flash it. Unfortunately, for the guys on TikTok, I'm sorry. I don't just start reading all of these names because they just want to be their own distraction. They just want to waste their time. It's not everybody that will play for Nigeria. I have always said it. Call 26 or 28 that will go to the AFCON. Keep 5 on standby. That's what serious countries do. This is South Africa's list. Complete list of players to execute the AFCON mission and 3 on standby. People that know what they are doing. Because you see, going on the pitch, Austin Egbagbo said the other day that the difference between soldiers and footballers is that soldiers carry gun. It's a battle. You need to know the man that you are going on this mission with. Very, very important. It does something to the team mentally. 17 days to the AFCON. We do not have a team that will execute that crucial mission. Isn't that a dead on arrival mission? That's the question I'm asking. Help me, guys. Isn't that a dead on arrival mission? Countries that know what they are doing, they are done and dusted with this team. We are calling 54 players. Okay, what do they want to do? You see, it's hard to come because I am big on planning and organizing. I work as a project manager and I know what it means to have a document, a live document that is big on planning and organizing. It will guide you. It will put sense into your project management. I wonder why we don't just see that as a thing in Nigeria. So you have now teased people with a lot of names. You will now drop some of the names that they don't want you to drop. The media will start coming at you. Their family members will come at you. People will start saying this, saying that. They'll start distracting the team. Unnecessary distraction that you need going for a crucial tournament. But I know what is happening. I know this is not Eric Sequishel. I know that no coach in his right sense that is going for a crucial tournament. You have missed out of the AFCON, of the World Cup. You now have a chance to go and sing the redemption song at the AFCON. You're not calling a crowd to confuse you. Nah, no coach will do this. It's not Eric Shell. That's South Africa. That's their team list. This is the DR Congo. That's DR Congo's team list. Ready to compete, ready to go to the AFCON. They don't want distractions because these ones, they even have World Cup on their mind. That's DR Congo. This is Egypt. See countries that know what they want. That is Egypt. And their team list, that's their squad. I hear you people, some people, when they defend something, if you did not put anybody on standby now, you guys will complain. If people get injured, if people complain. I said, and I've said it over and over again, tell me you are calling 30, 26, they know they will execute this mission. 4 is on standby, or 5 is on standby. And they are players who are part of the team. Who are you fooling calling home-based players that you know you're not going to play? Why? What type of distraction? It's just absolute waste of time. Oh yes, they have people who have made calls. Oh, put this my player, put that my player. At a crucial AFCON, treating national team football like his principal's cup. What's the difference between this 54-man list and under 17 when they are calling players for screening? What's the difference? This is the Super Eagles of Nigeria, the premium national team of Nigeria, the senior men's national team, our bread and butter, our brand, the NFF, just doing it the way they want. So sad. So sad. That was Egypt's complete team to the AFCON. This is Cameroon. As scattered as Cameroon's football is, but see, they are on a path. Vincent Abubakar, sit back. Andrew Onana, no, we don't want you again. All the people that they think are causing problems, focus. This is our team list. Are the people going to the AFCON? Guys, get in the mood. Start preparing your mindsets to go to the AFCON. We don't have time. Nigeria is inviting 54. 17 days to go. Make it make sense, guys. Because I've been thinking and said, this situation, is it that it's tough. It is tough. That's Cameroon's team list right there. This is Angola. That's Angola. No. This is serious business. Say, coach, thank you. We don't want you again. Bye-bye. Bring new coach. Start your team. Start to prepare. Same thing, Zimbabwe. Chase the old coach. Bring new Goya. Let's start preparing. Cameroon. This is our list. Coach McBride. God bless you for everything you did for us. Bye. People that are thinking. So what are we doing? So those are countries, just some of the few that I thought I should bring and show you guys that look, they already have their lists. They are going to the AFCON. Mindset is right. They have defined the mission. Players now need to understand the unity of purpose and find a way to execute it when the AFCON starts. But we are there. We still don't have a team. For a country that has struggled, we built a little bit of momentum when we beat Benin Republic. We showed a bit of fight and hunger against Gabon. You mean we can't just leave a team? We can't just leave those people? Because people have been calling, put my guy, let my person go to the AFCON. And I know why they are doing this nonsense. It's because they know that if they get into tournament mode and play dirty football, they can still make it to the final and they'll go to Aso Rock and get benefits. That is why this nonsense is happening. And it will stop. Because the Nigeria Football Federation will not stop hearing from me. It's going to stop. I know they are feeling it. And I'm not going to stop calling them out. And that's the first person that I'll keep calling out now until he decides to take charge of his team. Is this guy. His name is Eric Sikushel. If you look at his beard, you can tell this man is stressed from when he got into this Nigeria job. Yes, it was a big job, it was a flattery job. He liked the fact that he's coach of the Super Eagles, but he knew it was going to stress him. Yeah, he knew. He knew they would force players on him. He knew. He knew they would tie his hands. He knew. He cannot tell me he didn't know that he would not be in full control of his team. But there is a time in your life as a man, you look at where you are coming from. And you say to the people around you, can we have a conversation? I did it your way for the World Cup qualifiers, and we failed. It has also affected me as a good coach. Can we now just back off? I want to put together a team that will go and win the AFCON. Oh, yes. You have to be a man. You have to be in charge. Because it's action and consequence. Eric Sikushel. And I know Nigerians, when you fail now, a lot of people will forget the NFF. I know they'll be singing if you're a bad coach, and they will join the NFF to sack you. Be in control. Be in charge. Stop letting them push you around. You are the boss. And you haven't done badly. Eric Shell hasn't done badly. His record is good. So tell them, back off. What are you doing with 54 players? It's an insult to some of the core guys in the team. What are we doing? What is all this? Why are we joking? Eric Shell, you need to take charge. Get out of that shell. No pun intended. Just get out of that shell. Otherwise, at the end of the AFCON, this will be your case. That was Benjamin Frederick. I think that was during the penalty shootout against DR Congo. Unfortunately, the guy has missed out. But Eric Shell, I'm just trying to tell you to avoid that. I know, because you know now. You know. Be in charge. It's very, very important to take your destiny into your own hands. Don't let anybody mess around with you. That's what's up, guys. I needed to get into the conversation that way. Search some people's consciences. Look at it right there. Look at lists. The forwards, they are up to 500. What are we doing? What are we doing? At this crucial stage, is that why when we should be doing this with our football? What are we doing? So when I saw that 54-man list, only one thing came to mind, and I said, the NFF will build and they will destroy. They're so good with it. They will build, they'll take it up, they'll bring it down. That's all they've been doing to all of their efforts. It's such a shame. So guys, yeah, that's what it is. Let me bring you into the conversation. I say a lot of you guys are getting into it. Let me show you some love and bring your comments out here. Wherever you're in the world watching me, welcome on board. Let me tell you again. On the streets, they call me proudly Austin. On television, those of you who know me with serious broadcasting, I'm Austin OKON-AKPAN officially, but on this social media street, I'm still your main G, proudly Austin. What do I do here? This is my YouTube channel, sports, entertainment, and so much more. You know, of course, you know my bias is sports, so you've seen majorly sports content, but I try to put some, entertainment content in there. When we're getting into some serious conversations, like during the elections, a bit of politics, stop politics of bias and fight. Politics with sense, with proper solutions. We get into some proper diplomatic talks, ways to just make our country, Nigeria, a better place. Yeah. So, Let me get into the comments. I don't know the name. Sachin, can you answer some questions? Of course, ask me any question. I'm here to answer. Thanks so much for joining. I see you. I see my guys on Facebook. Afi Zola. Good morning, sir. I'm watching from Abuja, Nigeria. I believe in Nigeria. Thank you so much. I believe in Nigeria too, Afiz, but leadership is just messing us up, in ways that I cannot explain. And it's such a shame. It's destroying the legacies of the past and some of the efforts that we put in our only two ways. Leadership is messing it up. Thanks so much, Afiz, for joining the live stream. I see you. Ogechuku Yelude. Ikechuku Njoku. I see you. Thank you for joining. He says, hi, Austin. I greet you. My man, Henry. Where have you been? Henry, I've been battling cold, Can you hear it in my voice? I'm just trying to get back, but it's the Nigeria Football Federation and the Super Eagles gets ready for the AFCON, I needed to just jump on the conversation. Yeah, I'm right here, and I'll try to come live every day now. But Henry is not just live. If you come to the platform, if you get into my YouTube, you're going to see a lot of videos that I do. I try to, do recordings and also drop, so you can also watch it. Kechuku Njoku says he's watching from the United States. Thanks so much. I appreciate the love. Kechuku Njoku on Facebook. I see you. Kechuku, you can join me on YouTube if you want. I'd like to speak to you. I'll also be inviting you guys. Let's talk about the Super Eagles and their 2025 Africa Cup of Nations campaign. On YouTube, I'm Proudly Austin. Yeah, Proudly Austin on YouTube. So yeah, on TikTok, we need to get the screen busy, please. If you're watching on TikTok, we need to get the screen busy. Like the live stream, share the video. Let's get the algorithm busy and bring some people to come, watch also with us. Facebook, you can do the same thing. Please like and then share the video. Or you can join me on YouTube and we can have a proper conversation. I'd like to see you guys. Austin, the guys at the Glass House know nothing about football administration, no clue on how to run football. I totally agree with you 100%. Kunlezi, could it be mind games? Nah, Kunle, it's not mind games. No way. Nah, stupidity. You cannot be going to a crucial tournament. Kunle, there's something about you and I getting into the mission mode. I know I'm going to be having Kunle by my side. We've not stepped into the field, though, but that we know that we have work to do. We've already started preparing. Do you know that? So that's why it's silly mind games. I showed you countries that have already, dropped their lists. They're doing so well already. Oscar Junior Chima, I love it. What do you love, Oscar? I would like to love it too. Thanks for joining. Akunle, I don't think Eric Shell wants to have his first 23 squad already. If you do, so what's the point of putting out 54? And what the NFF will do, they'll say Eric Shell has invited 54 players as part of his provisional list. So Eric Shell will own it. So if you know that you know your players, why are you releasing 54? Why putting 54 out there? And Kunle, the danger again is, out of that 54, there will be 3 players or 4 that people really want to see in that team. When they now don't see those players, it's unnecessary criticism, distractions going to the AFCON for the team. Because they will criticize the team that Richard will not eventually put up. See what I say is a waste of time. It's just unnecessary distraction that you do not need. Yeah, that's why I say he should be in charge. He should take control of his team. Kechuku, I played football in my early days in Nigeria. Oh, I see a feature for the under-17 national team that was disbanded. Oh, Kechuku, good to know that. Come on, come. Let me talk to you. Come on YouTube, Kechuku. Proudly Austin. I just search for my name, Austin OKON-AKPAN. When you get on the YouTube stuff, just say hello. I'm Ikechukwu. I'll bring you on. Let's have a conversation about the under 17 you played for back in the day. Thank you so much. I love speaking to people who's been through Nigeria's football history. Nemeka, it's just a mind game. Why not just shortlist 27 players that you know are 100% going to AFCON? Even if a player is selected, gets injured, we still have time to change the player before the game. Thank you. Thank you. In fact, don't put 27 that you know, and then keep 10 as standby. I've said 5 before, but I'm beefing it up now. Just keep just keep players on standby, and they know that they are standby players. What is all this 54 for? What? Exactly. Kichuku, thank you. This clearly shows that the coach is not in charge. Absolutely. Because he's not going to do anything with those home-based players first. It shows he's not in charge. That is the charge I was giving to Eric Shell in September when I saw that 34-man list. I pissed me off. I said, for what? Nigeria's football at this stage, calling 34 players to do what as provisional what? At a time we're really looking for a World Cup ticket. We want to be using the team to do experiment. I didn't know that after all we coming, they will do 54. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I agree with you, Kechukwu. This clearly shows that the coach is not in charge. Oscar Jr. Chima, it's good for inviting all of them because so that we can know the people who can be using for our match. Oscar, because the problem we're having now is that nobody noticed they will not. Okay, I get you. The person must be misbehaving. I understand what you're trying to say. I'm not saying do not have competition. I'm not saying don't have players you will keep scouting regularly. But when you say you have a team, the whole point of having a team is because they already play as a team and they know how to get results as a team. By the time you start touching it, you're bringing this way, you're bringing that way, you're bringing this way, you're bringing that, they're not getting results. Who do you think people will blame? The players? No. Blame the coach. Because you're the one who is putting together the team. I get what you mean, but nah, I disagree with you. Nameka, our sports football in particular is not a political appointment. Incentives to compensate the politician who has zero clue about the football or sports in general. 100%, you know Nigeria's food sports. That's it. Just carry somebody that is maybe electrician because he did party politics. You say you should come and be sports minister or come and head sports. And then we'll start suffering. No future plans. You can't offer what you don't have. 100%. 100%. Peter Akeredolu, Austin, you've said it all. Any country that is serious and well organized will always do things the right way. You're also correct in pointing out that the 50-man list is not from Erichel. I can stand anywhere, look Erichel in the eye straight and say, hey, see, I'm looking at you. It is not you who drew this list. If he tells me he's the one, I'll say, why? For what? Why are you against your own team? Because he experimented with Unity Cup. He experimented with the friendly we did with Russia. He brought 1 or 2 new players into the team. He brought Benjamin Fredericks. It clicked where we liked it. He brought Akko Adams. It clicked where we liked it. He has used Victor Boniface. It didn't work. Took him off. Nobody complained. Cyril Dessas didn't work. Took him off. Nobody complained. You brought those people back into provisional list. For what? For what? For what? That is not your list. It's not you, coach. Because coaches, they like having a program. They like knowing their players. That's how you make them responsible to the team. Because there's a particular player you bring. Let's say you have a solid team of 8 players performing well. You now go and bring one run-down player that will spoil their football. You see these players? It's like a small cult, though. They will not play for that coach again. Particularly if they don't like that player that he brought. So coaches don't like it. Why are you fixing what is not broken? And in this case, what's pissing me off is 80-90% of the team will still be the players that we know. But they just want to use this one to bring in new names. That's why I say it's not his list. Nah, there's nothing anybody will tell me. I've been covering Nigerian football for too long to do that. Yeah. Welcome to everyone joining on TikTok. Please, when you get on TikTok, we need to like the live stream. Like the live stream, share it, just so we don't lose the conversation. I see you, King Tife, don't support the agenda. Is not go to the bullshit propaganda that disturb the rotation. Yeah, thanks so much, guys. When you get in, please like it. On YouTube, also like the video. Share it also if you can. Facebook, let's also do the same thing, you know. We will soon get into the part where I get to talk to you guys. I appreciate the love. I see all of you joining on Facebook. I see you guys on YouTube. I see you guys on TikTok. I appreciate the love. We're counting down to the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. It's 17 days to go. 17 days to go. And I showed you serious countries that already have their lists. They are not joking around. They're not messing around. Let me show you again. This is South Africa. And 3 players on standby. That's South Africa already telling you we're ready for the World Cup. We don't want And look at players from their league. That's how they are winning. That's how South Africa's football is shining. Players from their league amount for about 80% of the Bafana squad. When I shout, fix the league, do things right for the league, people think us is just making noise. See, South Africa, they can beat their chest and say it is their league football that is taking them to the World Cup. And oh yes, they're right. So that's their list, and 3 on standby. This is DR Congo. Complete list going to the World Cup. 26 become no noise, no problem. They just want to stay focused. Who have a plan, a proper program for the AFCON. This is Egypt. And I have a peep at the midfielders. When will they play and say we are giants of Africa? We have Alex Iwobi, we have Wilfred Ndidi, we have this one, we have that one. Oh, there's Moses Simon, we have Samuel Chukwueze, we have Calvin Bassey, we have names. Do you have a team? That is Egypt. People are not joking. Football is business. I think they think they are going to a competition. On my TV show, I was enlightening my viewers that in North Africa, there's a regional development plan. If Morocco is doing well, Egypt must do well. Egypt is doing well, Algeria must do well. Algeria is doing well, Tunisia must do well, including even Libya. Go and look at their league. I think it's a joke. Look at small pyramids and what they are doing in the CAF Champions League. Look at Al Hilal. Look at Al Ali. People that know what they are doing with football, they're putting serious planning and organizing into it. They're investing. They don't just want to go and compete. They are not just about consumption. They are producing. And their football is shining. That's Egypt's list. Even Cameroon, that their football is all over the place. Cameroon's list. Coach Mark, thank you very much for everything you did. We wanted to go to the World Cup. You didn't qualify us. Goodbye. Bring a new person. Bring our list. Let's prepare for AFCON. Focus, everybody. We are calling 54 players. Nigeria's senior men's national team. We are calling 54 players like his principal scope screening. Let's keep playing. This is Angola. People that want to make a statement with their football. So that's what's up. I should put it out there for you to see. Countries that are serious. Peter, because he clearly knows his team, I agree. Unfortunately, he's battling with the powers and politics within the NFF, and until we fix our administrative problems, we'll continue to struggle. 100%, I agree with you. Thanks so much, my brother. Because everything rises and falls on leadership, and that's what I've been preaching and saying and calling out these NFF people forever. They know me, I'm not going to stop. Because I promote the league. I put time, money, efforts. I don't just do content. That's what people don't know. I don't just come and talk. I produce. 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. I'm trying to say the NPFL is beautiful. I don't just post highlights. So I'll not let one man who doesn't know what he's doing tarnish the small efforts that people like me are putting into our football. When I met Eric Shell in London, Patrick Pascal took me to him. And he told me that he watches my NPFL is beautiful and my top 3 goals, and he used it to see 6 players there out of the 10 that he invited. And I felt good. I felt so good. That's the sort of power we have. That's why I keep saying this talk, guys. We must take charge of our national teams. These NFF people, they know that a lot of times people don't really know what it takes to support their national team. And if you go watch my video, the last one I did, a lot of things are responsible for that. One of them is betting. People can even bet that Nigeria, DR Congo to beat Nigeria to make money. NFF, they know. So they don't care. If we lose, they won't even feel bad. Another thing is European leagues. So, most of them are Arsenal fans, Chelsea fans. What do they know about their football? So they just do anyhow. That's the problem. Let me see if I can get that video. I'll drop the link so you guys can go watch it. It's about 27, 28 minutes. I did a comprehensive chat on Nigeria's football troubles, It was just my way of, having a look at where we're going with our football and some of the things that, that must be done, particularly with the NFF, administratively, and all of that. Is the last video if you go to my channel, but I'm just gonna see if I can get it out for you guys now. Just have a look. Right there. It's called Nigeria's Football Troubles. Clueless NFF to lead Super Eagles' hopes of winning 2025 AFCON. I have to say that because it is the same guys. So we say, we want to go to AFCON, want to go to AFCON, want to go to AFCON. It is this same clueless NFF that will lead the campaign. Is that mission not dead on arrival? That's what I've been trying to say. Is it not dead on arrival? The same leadership of the NFF. Sad. Yeah, so that's the link to that video. Just watch it whenever you have the time. You understand what I was trying to say. Thanks so much, Peter. I see your comments. Austin, mark my words. If things do not change, we will not qualify for the next World Cup. Absolutely. You're very correct. Very correct. Henry said they are stressing him. Yeah, he knows the kind of job he was taking, So, Oscar, so I'm very happy. I like the way the coach call everybody so that we can know the people we are going to use for the next tournament. But not 54, Oscar. Not 54. Yeah, not 54, Oscar. Nemeka, our sports is in the hands of politicians. They are operating from Einstein theory, and nothing would change. Same rat race, same story at all levels of our sports. Where do you start? It's crazy. It starts from the start. Start from the start. If you watch that video I just dropped, I said, let's go back to the glory days of our football from the mid-70s, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. What were we big on? From the 70s, 80s, the academicals, school sports, Principal's Cup, community football ownership. As I used to hear that, oh, back in the day, Royal Nationals, they are playing, the stadium used to be packed. Shooting Stars, ICC of Ibadan, they are playing, the stadium used to be packed. The people owns the football. And at every level, down to the grassroots, football was busy. That's why I want to speak to Ikechukwu Njoku. Let him come and tell us how football was in Ajegule back in the day. I grew up in Festac Town. I used to walk down to Kirikiri sometimes to go and watch football. I would walk from Festac to Trade Fair to go and watch local football. Local football. I'm not talking Super Eagles. The first time I attempted to watch Super Eagles at National Stadium, I stood on top of a van. A match of 4 p.m., 2 p.m., stadium was filled up. Too late, it was locked jam. Can't drive, you can't pass, can't go nowhere. We owned our football. You know what happened? In the early 90s, when European leagues started getting into television, people started touching. Government ownership into sports too started becoming a problem. Interest on the die. Is it you want to talk about football when you went out national? Abiola Babes, Julius Berger, Niger Dogs, Ranchers Bees. Football was shining. You didn't hear that time say players they complain, say they know they pay them. You can't mess up with football then because it was for the people. Stationary stores. What are we talking about? But today, everybody, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, that's also our leaders don't care now. The only thing that they know is Super Eagles. Okay, so if Super Eagles want to play, we just do everything to make sure we win because they don't know anything about our football. No structures, no production, no long-term planning. Morocco, that everybody is jumping, shouting today, 20-year plan. This is what you sow, you reap. Oh, yes. Cape Verde, 25-year plan. They are going to the World Cup. It's not just football, though. Athletics, basketball, they are shining. They are doing well. Wuru to the answer. Fire brigade approach. Just rush and do it. Oh yeah. You know, if you do it, go and meet Abuja now. Abuja will use it too for their political propaganda. They will give us money. Everybody will think that we are working, we are doing well. Why are we fooling? A country that made it to the final of the AFCON through back door cannot qualify for the World Cup. It's action and consequence, guys. It will meet you in front. You think you use shortcuts. What are we saying? All levels, I agree. Peter, Austin, what we really need to address our football administration? There's only so much Eric Shell can do under the current system. But don't come into the current system that all you just want to come and do is coach. And they'll say you must win. You say yes, no. We need a reformer. We need a builder. We need somebody who say, your football is not winning at the moment. We will build it together. These ones, they just want job. They just want job. Just want to use Nigeria to grow. That was what Pizarro wanted. Pizarro that played the worst type of football we've ever seen. Went to final of AFCON. He requested for his salary to be tripled. You know how much that guy was asking to pay him every month? Close to $350 something dollars. Because you reach final of competition now. Sure, people just love to win. So he was ready to chop our money. And then the NFF, they couldn't get the money to pay him. That is the person we need, a reformer. Somebody who understands how to go to the grassroots. You guys just praise football in the 90s. You know the kind of workload Coach Clemens Vesterhoff did. Man was going into the streets to look for players. Streets, he found Amokachi. Streets. We got, God bless his soul, the late Stephen Keshi from St. Finbar's College. Today you struggle to see one league player from Nigeria in the national team. How does he want to survive when he's playing in a dead league in his country? In the 80s when we won the AFCON, how many players were playing abroad? In 1994, F&Ikoku, they struggled to make team. As good as it was that time, I think in Wimbledon in England. Oh yes. Abe George, the smart Oyibos that were coming in, even Shala Amiobi was just our pity. They took him to World Cup. Our league was shining. But they've destroyed all these things because even getting players from Europe now is rackets. Is business. So they will never build back home. That's where we are with our football. And it's so sad. Kechukwu Njoku, I'm still waiting for you if you've joined. And Emeka is the same scenario with the Super Falcons, no international break, no international friendly matches as other countries do. Do you all see the It is, it's shameful. See, Ghana just played England, getting ready. Because they'll say, is it not Super Eagles? Is it not the Super Falcons? They will come and win now. They will win. Shameless leadership. All of them see basketball because they found out that President Tinubu is giving dollars. Basketball was going to Afrobasket. They carried times 10 of officials so that when they come and they win, God say you people are stupid. And they crashed out in semi-finals. All of them, they even got stranded at the competition. They don't get money to even come back. Useless set of leadership. Kezi Baba, how are you doing? Thanks so much for joining. Where are you watching me from? Tell me. Kuye Benga, we are winning the Nations Cup. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Thank you so much. Joko, I see you. Thank you. Guys, don't forget, as you come into the live stream, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like it. I'll be dropping mad content from next week as we prepare for the AFCON. And I told you I'll be going to Morocco. So I should be in Fez on the 21st. I was thinking I should be able to get to Rabat for the opening ceremony, but nah, I'll just go straight to where Nigeria is. Fez is in northern inland of Morocco. So I will play our first game on the 23rd. So I'll try to get into Fez on the 21st or latest the 22nd, and then that's it. King Tife, I see all your comments. Thanks so much. The last time I checked on the governmental personnel, I have no interest in football. 100% they don't. Thank you so much for your comments. Ikechiko, I'm going to drop the link now for you to join. Whoever wants to also join, I'm open to listen to you guys tonight. Let's be part of nation building together. Let's build football in Nigeria. So Ikechiko, thanks for joining. I've dropped the link. That's it right there. And Mecca, if you want to also join the live stream, you guys just get into the room. Make your phone landscape, just the way you're watching me, let it fill the screen up, and then I'll bring you in when you've done that. Yeah, so let me take this off. So I'm waiting for you guys. Thanks so much, Kichiku, for joining. Austin, the players, 100% up from Eric Shea. Remember, it took his time to move around Europe, America, scouting for the right players. At least the NFF clears individuals. I agree with you 100%. I've said that over and over again. The NFF wants to use their quota system to let the players so this coming AFCON so that the whole country will be participated instead of selection by merit. The white coach would not do this 100%. Kichiku Njoku, thank you so much for joining me here. For me, there's no time for experimenting. The coach already has a team. All he needs is to get some outstanding backups guys to strengthen the team. Thank you so much. I know you played football. Yeah, that's why I want to speak to you. Paul just entered the room. Yeah. Just stay right there. Stay right there. I'm coming. Coming. So whoever wants to join again, I've dropped the link. Ah, my man, Sporting in Norino. Thank you so much. I see you on Facebook. Sporting, if you can join on YouTube also, I would like you to come on. Let's have the conversation. I see your commentaries. You're also speaking up for good, sports administration and management in Nigeria. So Sporting, if you're watching on Facebook, I'd like to have you on YouTube. Proudly Austin, same Proudly Austin on YouTube. Come join us. Let's have a robust conversation. Ikechukwu, why fix it when it's broken? Absolutely. You're fixing it while it's broken. Nothing is broken, don't fix it. God's love. My issue with the list is that I can't see the sincerity of purpose in solving the problem of midfield. Exactly. Same old phase, whom I have not delivered in that midfield. They added more names. Just added more names to make us happy. I don't get. Henry, it is not Shell's list, it's the NFFs. I agree, they are just a bunch of statistic humans who do not love the boys or the nations, just their pockets. That's where we found ourselves. Though. There's never a joke in football investment. Where do you start from? Morocco, all levels. That's it. On the 17, on the 20 senior team, they are all fantastic. Look at the Americans. Same situations, participating at all levels. Yeah. Woo! You guys are showing me the love. As you're dropping these comments, don't forget to like the videos. Please like the videos. Share it if possible. Let's get the algorithm busy so more people can see it and come join the conversation. It's 17 days to the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. I'm just trying to, know how Nigeria is going to execute that mission. I've called it Super Eagles 2025 Africa Cup of Nations campaign. That's what the NFF can do to you. So I'm just going to change that quickly. Africa Cup of Nations campaign. Paul, just give me a minute. I'm coming to you. We'll have that conversation now. 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. So this code must have really gotten to me. Yeah, so safe changes, yeah. So I'm going to bring in Paul now. So if you also want to be part of it, I have... Why is it not changing? Guys, don't forget to like the video. It's very important. It keeps it busy. Like the video, drop comments, share it. This algorithm thing, I'm trying to really understand how it works. I'll take a comment from TikTok. I see Yogi Chukwu. If they are not ready, they better stay back in Nigeria than go there and embarrass us. Well, they will have to play, and that's what I said in that video. Guys, let me put up that video so you guys can watch. If you don't want to watch it now, you can watch it later. I was trying to say that, look, with these Init guys, that's the video right there. With these Init guys, they would invite them, they'll come and play. Players will play football, but nothing they bother them. They will not come and be killing themselves for NFF that is not serious. So they will come play the kind of football that they know, and that's it. They'll move on with their life. Let's bring in Paul. Paul, good to have you tonight. Welcome. Why can't I hear you? What's up? Yeah, so say something now. Yeah, your audio is faint. It cannot be from me. It must be from you. Something is wrong. Your audio is really faint. I can hear you, but I'm struggling. You're not. What are you using your earpiece? What? No, I can't hear you. Guys, can you hear him? If you can hear him, just say yes. The audio is really low, like it's faint. I'm not. Unless maybe you want to come back again. You want to check it out. Because I cannot hear you. I can hear you talking in the background, but it's really I say no, they're not hearing you. So come when you fix it, please come back. Thanks so much, Yusom. Thank you for that. I needed that response. Yeah, it was really bad. So if you want to be part of the show, I've dropped the link. Get on. Let's talk about football in Nigeria, Super Eagles, and the Africa Cup of Nations campaign. I've said, is it another dead on arrival mission by the NFF? Because we've seen the NFF and everything that they are doing. So why are we now believing that anything different will happen with this AFCON? Where is the AFCON program? Okay, you've given us 54 man list now. We are waiting. What will be the criteria that you use to choose them? Are you going to gather all of them and say, oh, yeah, kick ball. Let's see who can play and who cannot play before you choose the 27 that will go to the AFCON? What is the OS? What a country, what a country, what a country, what a country. So this is the big question, guys. Let's leave the NFF. Can the Super Eagles win the 2025 AFCON? Let's talk about that one. Any way you want to look at it, yes, whatever is happening, but you think the Super Eagles can still win the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations? That's the next question I'm asking now. And I know Nigerians, because somebody on Facebook has said we are winning the Cup of Nations. The person don't want to know whether we are ready, we are prepared, we are. NFF is the person we are winning it. And that's Nigerians for you. So we are going to win it. So Paul, if you fix the audio, I'm waiting. I cannot wait to have that conversation with you. So do you think the Super Eagles will win the Africa Cup of Nations? Uche said, no way. No, we're not winning it. Olu Benga, this time we pass away. Amen. No. But you see, we must put in the work. It's not talk. We must put in the work. We have to put in the work. See countries, they are putting in the works. Just look at Taiwo's comment. I saw the new Algeria Football Center and I instantly start cursing the godforsaken NFF. When will we ever get it right? Especially in football and Nigeria sports. People are working. They are working. I don't agree to Eric's list. Why can't we have a standing coach who loves football? Uche, but Akin Samiro and Nadia on the list, and both came from the underage. Look, if you've been following my content, I do not criticize when you call new players. I've always said that professionals are professionals. When they get into the team, it's up to the coach to work with them. My own talk is show leadership. Show you're in control as the coach. Show that you know what you're doing with your team. Not that at this stage, we will now be saying that somebody is picking team for you. TikTok guys, they're saying that your live will go off. You see, that's what happens when we don't like it, when we don't tap on the screen. So it's inactive, and TikTok just said that it's going to go off soon. So it's going to go off in 5 minutes. So we need to like it. We need to get it busy. You know, that's the only way to stay. Yeah. So I don't have any problem with people. I can see you just going into the room. Paul, welcome back. But Ike, you need to put on your video. I need to see you. Ike, I need to see you. Paul will test your audio now. Hopefully it is better. Thank you. Welcome back. Ike, I see you now. I'll bring you up soon. So Paul, good to have you back. Can you say something now?
Good to have you, Austin, once again. Yeah, I just changed. I just changed the setup, so it's. I hope you can hear me now. Yeah.
I hear you loud and clear. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Welcome. Where are you watching from?
I'm watching from Canada.
Look, like Canadian people. Now they make me stay away.
You also make us stay till this time, right? To watch sports, you know. You are doing well. And I commended you the other day when you talked about the players, and you know.
Appreciate
So
it.
for the list, I don't know. I don't want to sound pessimistic, but
Okay, go on.
you know, most teams have reeled out their 26-man squad or 24-man squad, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And we are still, Nigeria now always last, and fire brigade approach, and what they do, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if I'm optimistic or indifferent, but I don't think they are up there yet.
Yeah.
The North African teams are better. The Lions of Tiranga, Senegal, are also good.
Mm.
The Atlas Lions of Morocco, fantastic team. The Pharaohs of Egypt,
Mm.
even Congo can pull a surprise.
The underdogs, the teams that we think
Underdog, Cape Verde,
the cranes of Uganda,
the Cranes,
even Tunisia at
that's
this
it.
AFCON, and they're in our group. They are in our group.
Okay.
Angola. I'm talking
Okay.
about underdog teams. They are not playing.
Those teams are very serious, and they have very good administration.
That's right.
Like if you look at the King of Morocco, I think he has spent so much on football, and they are reaping the benefits now. That's what they are saying. They just won the under-20. The ladies are doing very well. They play the finals. The Atlas Lions are doing perfectly well.
Yeah.
So where did we go wrong? That's the truth. There's this guy who has been he's been bringing out all the ills of the NFF, and I know I believe him 100%. So I don't know. It's management thing that has really cost us the football problems in Nigeria. That's how I see it. For the AFCON, well, I'm just going to watch it as a soccer fan, just going to watch, but I don't think we might pull any surprise. You see? So that's it. I don't think we'll pull any surprise. When you see big teams, Morocco, Senegal, Egypt, Cape Verde, underdogs, as you said, Cape Verde and the rest they're all doing well too. So
in the Republic,
even Benin, okay,
the World Cup qualifiers, that Mozambique. I'm saying no small teams.
No more small teams in football.
No more small teams in football. The Ivory Coast, the big names I've been calling. I'm talking about these guys that people who think that they are underdogs and they are not doing anything. Tanzania, they've been preparing for 5 months now.
You see that?
And they are in our group.
These teams is not now. They started developing right from time. Like Senegal, Olise said something. I watched Olise on one of his platforms. He said that the most consistent team right now is the Lions of Tiranga. And if you watch the Lions of Tiranga from the year 2000, when they played us at the semifinals, or was it the semifinals or the quarterfinals? From then, there have been this steady progression until they won the last Nations Cup. Yes.
Julius Agawa that helped us in that match.
Then Julius Agawa. Yeah, in fact, I have a Senegalese friend. He said that Julius Agawa is worshipped. Julius Agawa and Okocha they are worshipped in Senegal because they like yes.
That's what we are saying, that we have not gone beyond that class.
No, we have not. We have not.
The early 2000s, because
we have not. Julius Agawa and Yakubu Egbeni. We have not. We have not. So, I don't know.
Foreign players. Let me bring in Ike. Oga Paul, wait to still talk more. Ike, good to have you join us.
Thank you, Austin. Thank you for having me.
So what's that? That's that sound. It's one. Say something. Your background. Are you using one another device?
No.
Okay, but we can manage it. You can go on, but there's background noise. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think as it is right now, the coach, his hand is tied. I say that because we've been having this problem for quite a long time. It's been a big problem for the national team. And that is why you see that our ex-internationals are not given opportunities to coach our national team. Because once they come in, the same thing the NFF is doing to Eric Scher now, that is what they're going to do to. And that is why I see someone like Samson Siasia. Samson is there, but they can't give that job to him. We have the likes of Nduko, good ex-international that can handle this team and give us what we want, but they will not because of these same politics they're playing. It's part of what, we suffer when we're playing. They come in, they tell you of course they have their own players. They bribe the coach, the ones that will even fall victim for them. They collect money. And at the end of the day, those players that suffer, they won't qualify the team. You won't find them. People like Yakuba Yegbeni, a lot of them experience the same thing. Changing, bringing all kinds of politics, all kinds of bureaucracy. And that is why our football is suffering. That is why it's suffering. Gone are the days of people like Alex Akiele, good football lover, good football administrators. But today, what do we have? We have a bunch of stark illiterates that don't even know the ABC of football. And they come in there, they just mess things up. I begin to wonder, how did we get here? How did we get here? Yeah, so sad. We have ex-internationals that have died. Nothing was done able to even help their family. Even the way they were buried, as if these people don't even contribute to the success Nigeria have enjoyed all these decades. It's so sad. It's so sad,
my brother. You played football?
Yes, I did.
Are you Kechkunjaku?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me about football back in the day. What used to spark the passion, the interest that made a lot of you guys wanted to play football those days?
Yeah, it all boils down to grassroots. You see the old, the young, the mid, everybody's out to want to watch we exhibit our talent. And for we, that is like the food we eat. I could remember my days, if I go out to play soccer, in fact, coming back home becomes a problem because my mom would tell me, that ball you went to play, you're going to eat from that place you're coming from. That was how crazy it was because we had the love. At the point that I told my mom, I said, Mommy, this thing is going to fetch me good money. He said, what nonsense am I talking about? My mom didn't even want to hear that. But at the end of the day, when things started changing, I was not seeing the dividend that football was supposed to be giving. For example, was someone like Samuel Okparaji. When Sam played for Nigeria, died at the national stadium, I was in the stadium. The stadium was packed. I couldn't, in fact, it was the grace of God that came out that day alive.
Wow.
I think that was my last time stepping into a national stadium. That was my last time. Yeah.
So what happened to that 17 team that you said was disbanded that you were part of?
Our team qualified for the under 17 African tourney. We played and the 3 teams qualified that will qualify for the next World Cup. In fact, our team was after Fini the Judge younger brother, the Guinea Judge. After that team was our team. Yeah.
What year?
I've lost touch because of the experience we had then. I've just everything that's regard that team, I put it behind me. I don't even want to remember it. It's a sad experience.
You know what really happened to our football. And on that point, you agree to me, was when world football money started coming in.
Yes.
Started attracting all sort of unscrupulous elements. People they have the interest of the game.
Exactly.
That's the time then MK Abiola, Alex, Akiele, the people who were supporting football, they had passion.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I wanted to help. But now the people coming in, they are after the money.
Yes.
Yeah, after the
I
money.
agree.
After the money. It's so sad.
Yeah, I'll let you go. Your audio is a bit, but please follow and subscribe to the YouTube channel. During the AFCON, we'll be doing a lot of analysis. So
So I
I'd
did.
like
I
to.
already did. Yeah, I already
Okay,
did.
thank you so much. Just turn on notifications. Anytime I'm around, I'll bring you on, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one. Okay, Paul, what are we going to do? How will we get out of this situation? For our children's children, though.
I think, most times I see that all the sectors of the economy, they hold a national workshop. So I think there should be a national workshop, a no holds barred, conference where people will bring in input on how to manage our football effectively and how to uh, ensure that only football administrators who have the pedigree, who have the degree, who have a certain level of education on sports management, only those guys, should handle sports administration in Nigeria. Because I see that all manner of bystanders, people just come in and go. People we don't even know the antecedents of some of the officials over there. It's like the NFF is just an open space for people to just come in and eat money and go out. Do things at will, do things anyhow. That's why we are sinking. We've been sinking since as you said, since when all this group of Azamen came into play, because I remember the serious NFF chairman then, as you said, Alex Akinyele, group captain Samson Omerwa. I don't know if you remember him. Group captain Samson Omerwa. Those were the guys who really administered football during the Abacha days, during the I wouldn't even say OBJ days, because OBJ didn't really like, if you look at it, he wasn't really too passionate about football. But when you talk of like the former vice president Augustus Aikomu.
But you remember Kojo Williams tried to do
Williams, Kojo Williams. Kojo Williams was passionate about the game.
They took him out.
They took him out because he wasn't remitting the funds. He wasn't remitting the monies to them. Yes.
Kojo didn't feel bad because he was from a rich family.
No.
His father had money. His father was helping the team at the time.
His father was Chief SB Williams. If you know Chief SB Williams, because I remember that. Yes. Yeah, his father was Chief. So I think they had
Go on.
I think they had a football club in Lagos. I can't remember now.
His family loved football. They were investing. So
yes.
Kojo's plan was build a proper structure where we'll be built production. I'll be back on that eye because I'm sure his audio must be better now.
Fantastic.
Because I really want to understand why we cannot have people who have that same type of passion we saw in the 80s, early 90s, early 2000s. Because this madness, my brother, started like 50 years ago.
Yeah, I think it started 15 years ago. It started during, I'll be very, very plain now. It started during Taiwo Gunjobi, Lulu, Sani Lulu, all those names there. Taiwo Gunjobi, Sani Lulu.
A bit towards the end of Galadima.
Yeah. Alaji Galadima. Yes, it's true. You're right.
After Galadima, we now have Sani Lulu Abdullahi.
Yes. Those ones were the real Azamen. The real Azamen.
Those ones gave it the foundation. But you see, Aminu Megari's time. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, Austin. No. I remember there was this man in 1990, Alaji Yusuf Ali. He was the one who took them to OJS 90.
Yep.
Fantastic administrator, the late Alaji Yusuf. Alaji, yeah, he was. I think he later became the MD Unipetrol. Fantastic administrator.
Yeah.
You know, then you had this.
It's sad.
Hello? Yeah.
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear
You know, you had the Secretary General then was is it Bolaji Ojoba or so I can't remember right now.
All right. You see, Bolaji Ojoba, Sani Lulu Abdullahi, they were not bad administrators, but they were the ones who set the foundation for the choppings.
Yeah, that was when the FIFA funds, you know, became glaring. You know, the FIFA funds started coming. You know, people made money from Go Project and the rest of them.
Academy going to sell players abroad.
Yeah.
Let me bring. Okay, put on your video. I want to bring you back. Henry, I've sent you the link if you want to join. I've dropped the link. Anyone that wants to join, click on the link and join. I want us to make it a robust conversation. We don't enter gear now. No one will stop. If you're just joining, I'm taking a look at the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. Today, nearly 17 days to go. 17. And the big question I'm asking is it another dead on arrival mission for Nigeria? Because it is the same Nigeria Football Federation that failed to take us to World Cup that will still be leading this campaign. So I'm asking the question, is it a dead, I'm not just say a dead, it's another, because one don't die, World Cup, they already died. Is there another dead on arrival mission? Let me bring in Oga Ike. Oga Ike, welcome back. I hope that this stuff is clear. Let me get into it. From a footballer's perspective, we have the players. These are the players I've shown you, except maybe for Benjamin Frederick that will not be part of the AFCON because of injury. Do you believe that despite all our administrative problems, that this team can still impress at the AFCON?
Austin, they can. Just as I said, they just need some backup guys to add to what they already have. You understand? I wish this young boy, Benjamin, could have been part of that team, but unfortunately, he's not going to be part of the team. Why? Because that boy brings a lot of stability in the defense. And when there's stability in the defense, he propels the team. He gives the team a very good momentum to forge ahead, you know. Yeah, so the team looks good. Just as I said, they need some other good, about 10 or 5, 6 other guys that are good just to, you know, add to this team, and they're good to go. Not having 54, we don't need 54. What are we doing with 54 at least, you know?
Somebody call now, put my brother, put my cousin.
Yeah, that's it.
That is what we still have football.
We cannot be quick now to say, oh, that they can play, they have the talent. But you see, this NFF, they work wonders. They work wonders. And the investigation, they are a divided house. For instance, how of you would have done his top 10 if we had qualified for Qatar 2022. But some people didn't like it, so they really made sure that we qualified for that World Cup. So now after we don't have what to campaign with again. Ibrahim House, I thought that he would qualify for the AFCON and for the World Cup has also now failed.
Yeah.
That will not be saying, okay, Shebi, now you two, you don't fail. Don't forget, Amadou suffered a lot because in our history, he's the first NFL president that was able to do 2 tenures, guys. Remember?
Yeah.
Every other one, 4 years. 4 years, they're out. 4 years, they're out. They'll take them out. So that's why Amadou is in everybody's face. But this guy, let's be sincere, like, who knows anything about football?
That guy knows nothing. Trust me.
Okay.
So that means we're not going anywhere with this guy.
We're not going anywhere, Austin. The truth has to be said. You know, by looking at these guys, I'm so pissed with the way Nigeria's football administration is being run, honestly speaking, because I look at them, I'll be like, this, where is this one coming from? When we have, when we have good, I want to see our ex-internationals. These people have played football. These people understand the ABC of football. There are a lot of them. I remember the time Shego Degbami was vying for this position. Big time. Why don't we give Femi Odegbami the opportunity? Come on, man. I don't know. Nigeria is just, the country makes me sick, honestly speaking. I don't know.
But that's the point I'm trying to make, particularly those of us in the diaspora. We have a voice that can change it, because the idea, we see how things are being done. We know that it will be hard to just get in to tell these people or still want it. But what can we do? We cannot just keep watching it.
Man, so sad, man.
It's hard.
Well,
I don't really know what they really want to do, because the world is, I look at other countries, smaller countries in Africa. I tell people, things will change, and things are changing. There are no small team in Africa now. If any team is playing Nigeria now in Africa, they say, oh no, Nigeria, we can beat them. Why? Because we've made some serious mistake playing lower team. I remember when we played, was it Sierra Leone? We played at the time, was it World Cup qualifier or whatever? We beating them almost 4-0. Yeah, from nowhere. They equalized. I was like, how can it be 4-4?
Okay. My brother, you're going far. Central African Republic beats Nigeria in Lagos.
Jesus Christ.
Even Guinea.
Guinea-Bissau beat us in Abuja.
Even Guinea Conakry.
My God.
In Abuja. We couldn't beat. See, you know what's pissing me off? It is how we will achieve small success, and we forget that we have been failing from the past. Now, everybody's saying that we can go to the AFCON and win the AFCON. I have forgotten that just last year we did not beat Lesotho in Uyo, Lesotho. Just last year and this year we did not beat Zimbabwe home and away.
Jesus.
So forget and just jump into a mission and just be like, because we are Nigerians now, or because we have top players in Europe, we should be able to go and win.
Big names don't play football anymore.
Exactly.
No, it's not. No.
Big names don't play football anymore.
No.
If you want to.
My brother, see Egypt squad, see midfielders.
These are serious countries.
They have up to like 15 midfielders or so. How many midfielders are there now?
These are serious. The North Africans are serious when it comes to football. They're serious. They put in the square peg at the square hole. They get things done because they understand the business side of it. Also, they understand,
Because of the investment.
Their league. Yeah. Like the Egyptian league is one of the richest in Africa. Egypt, Tunisia, Esperance.
I remember when Emmanuel Amunike was playing in Esperance.
Ah, no, my brother. Zamalek.
Yeah, Zamalek.
No.
Man, I don't know.
You see, hello?
Go ahead.
At the airport one day when I was going to Nigeria, so I passed through Egypt. One Egyptian asked me where I came from. I told him Nigeria. He said, "Oh, Amunike." I asked him. I said, "You know Amunike?" He said, "Yeah." That Amunike is an idol in Egypt.
Amunike, he left a mark in Egypt.
He left a mark in Zamalek. You know, and I think after Amunike, some other good players came. This guy in Al Ali. There's this guy also in Al Junior Ajayi. There's one guy, Junior, that, yeah, I
Are you
think
forgetting
Junior
John
Ajayi,
Utaka?
if you know him.
John Utaka.
John Utaka,
Okay.
John Utaka. Junior Ajayi, John Utaka too, you know. There's a Mustafa Mohammed, a defender too. You know, they all played the game. That when the administration was quite okay, you know.
My brothers,
Right now,
all what you guys are hearing now about Congo DR, do you know what led the spark? It's TP Mazembe.
TP Mazembe.
You from house. You
so,
don't want TP Mazembe is what led this spark that we are seeing now. Look at now. The guys that they are in Europe, they'll be thinking how they can play for France or play for Belgium. They
yeah.
are now to play for DR Congo.
Wow. At the last game we played, I couldn't believe my eyes. At the second half, I couldn't believe.
They won't kill us.
No. I couldn't believe my eyes.
They played football. They won't finish us.
No.
We did not have one shot at target.
At all. Everything was off. We just switched off.
Wow.
Those guys play football. When we did there, they play now. When we did play, when we did think say, we are giants of Africa. I think we say, we are giants of Africa.
So my question is: are we using the same players against Congo for the Nations Cup? Is that what the coach is trying to do? You know.
My brother, let me show you in case you've not seen it. People want to AFCON. How can Nigeria at this stage of our football, you have the mind to be calling 54 players?
No.
Oh, Oga Ike, you say you play football. Does this even make sense?
This does not make sense, Austin. We've talked about this in countless times. There's no need. When I saw this, I said, what are we doing with 54 players? Come on. Immediately I saw that, I know that the NFF, they've started their, of course, Wuru to the answer now. They want to do their magic. Yeah. You know, you can see the guy they highly depressed. He has no, he has no grip on that team. That is NFF. Those people there, those are demons through that place where you see so.
Now, Azamen, they call them the Azamen.
Azamen.
There's this guy I follow on social media. I don't know where he gets his. I believe those things are facts.
They are facts. I know the guy you're talking about. Forgotten his name. Yeah, the one that's trying to pull Amaju Pulik out from the money FIFA gave to them. But you can see, I was highly disappointed, even for Amaju Pinnick himself. Trying to defend his group. How can money be meant for sport development? They channel it, they put it in their own pocket. Why are these people like this?
You see, the thing is, something I've realized about this NFF. They are only into building infrastructures. You know, they just want to eat the money from there. They just want to siphon the money from infrastructural stuff, very vague infrastructural development. You know, phantom projects here and there. They are not concerned. They are not concerned about the level of Super Eagles. They are not concerned about the player management. Sorry, the player technical aspect of it. No, they are only concerned about infrastructures. Okay, how can we get millions from building a stadium in Birnin-Kebbi? How can we get millions of building a goal project in Sambisa? How can we get money from building a goalpost in Zuru. You know, that's what they're concerned about, nothing else. You know?
Man, look at the National Stadium for how many years now?
My brother, don't even talk about National Stadium.
Oh
You
my
see,
God.
those days, as you said, you watched Okwaraji in 1989.
Yeah.
The National Stadium, right, is the spirit. The National Stadium through Lere is like, it, I don't know, it's like a den, it's like a fortress
That is the
where
home of our Nigerian
the
football.
home
That
of
stadium
football,
you're looking at. Yes.
National Stadium through Lere,
Oh
Lagos.
God.
You know, then when teams like Sudan will come, Algeria will come, it's from 4-0, 4-4-0 there, 4-0. Sudan will come 4, Egypt will come 4. That's way back in the 90s, early 90s, from 1990 to 1994, 95. You know,
Yeah.
now the National Stadium is just a shadow of itself.
They've abandoned that stadium since
They've abandoned it.
2002. They are
They've
waiting for
abandoned it.
it has not come.
As-
And I totally agree with you guys. Our administrators are big on projects, competitions, those things that will bring out money, anything that will procurement. But when
Mhm.
Anything that has to do with procurement.
then that's to
Yeah.
do long planning where you write vision, how to execute mission, all those things.
They will
Then
not.
they don't get power. Let me bring on Charles. Charles, thank you for joining. Let me bring you on. Charles,
Hello.
big advocate of football development in Nigeria. I
Hello,
appreciate your
hello.
time. Charles, what's going on?
I'm good, I'm good. And you? How's everybody here? How's everybody? How's everybody?
No, the guys are not smiling.
But doing great. Yeah.
Everybody I
Look,
read.
look, Austin, if you follow Coach Mobike on Instagram, he said he's writing a petition.
Yeah.
A petition, that will everybody has to sign. That
Okay.
petition, they will send it to the National Assembly, not the government, the National Assembly. He even
Okay.
said that he has talked to FIFA. They've talked to FIFA. They beg FIFA on their behalf that FIFA should audit all the money, like to send all like show the public the money they've been giving them, especially Pinnick tenor, because that's where we start from. And for the 54-man list, I think Coach Chow is just at this point. If I'm him, I would leave because the people I'm working with are just enemy of progress. They don't want
Spirits, yeah,
anything
they
to.
can't
They
do
don't
anything.
want. They don't want anything to succeed.
No.
You people said this. You people said these people will change. These people are blank. We did not qualify for the World Cup. Fine and simple. The women's international window was open. Guess what? Our women
Nothing.
did not get any international friendly. Not one
Nothing.
friendly.
They have World Cup qualifiers coming on. They have AFCON coming up.
Exactly. They did not get it. Our under 15 Nigeria versus Cote d'Ivoire, we lost 4-1.
We lost.
These people will never learn. And if you check,
We'll
that's
never ever
under
learn.
15. That's under 15. This year is what, 2025, right? 5 years from now, what, 2030, right? A 15-year-old now under 15 will be what, 20 years, ripe for the World Cup. We've indirectly missed it. If we don't, to me, I say we should do that petition. Everybody should share that petition. We start from there, because all hands on deck. Because we cannot be doing this. They cannot be making 200 million people sad. They cannot be causing heartbreak. No. Enough is enough. Because I just saw Algeria's football center. Algeria have their own football center. Are
For
you
sure.
people aware? Are you people aware that they recruited Mbappe's brother, Ethan? Are you aware?
Oh,
You know that.
Yeah, they recruited Mbappe's brother. This Mbappe's brother, Ethan, the one that plays. They recruited him. They are very, very serious and intentional about football. Everybody is moving forward. Only Nigeria. Only Nigeria. Only Nigeria. So we have to attack that petition. That's where we start from. That petition will lead to good things. Because everybody, I checked the petition. I think it's 7 or 9,000. People have to sign that. From there, we probe it to the National Assembly. Let them get rid of those people, because enough is enough. We cannot say, because I tell you, if we don't do anything, the next president will be either Diko. That's the next one. That's the one. Either Diko. He will be the next, and he will destroy everything.
it goes round and round.
Exactly.
Uh,
Exactly. And You know how 4 years is, man. 4 years is long, and
Yeah.
that's half of a decade, if I'm not mistaken, or quarter of a decade. We have to do something. To me, I say we start from that petition. Let's start from there first. Let's see how things go. I like what Austin is doing. I see what Austin is doing on Facebook. I like it. Let everybody put hand. Let everybody, because to me, I don't think I want to watch the AFCON because that Congo match just demoralized me. We became we became no, I'm serious. We became the laughing stock of Africa. People started laughing at us. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you're right.
I told them, I said, if you had the score we had, why won't you not brag? If you had the score you had, why won't you not brag? You saw Chikwueze yesterday. Chikwueze scored 2 goals. You saw
Yeah.
Iwobi scored 2 goals or 1 goal. Now ask yourself this question: why does these boys perform well when they are with their club side, but when they come to national team, they play like they don't know how to play ball? Something should tell you that something's wrong with the system.
It's leadership. As I said it.
Exactly.
You watched my form. I said, you think these guys will die for this badge again?
No,
When they see the leadership isn't stressing?
not for stressing. They don't trust leadership no more. They don't trust it because they've been lied to countlessly. They've been lied to. These are people that these are boys. They're not foolish. They understand. They've been lied to. That was why I was questioning that. Do we have a sports psychologist? Do we have a nutritionist? All these things matters because you need See, I don't know. This is why I said I want successful ex-players to lead our football. Not Eguavon. We don't do respect. No, I don't think he should be there. Eguavon should go. No. Because this team needs.
But as football director, Charles, what do you even think he does? What do you
He
think
doesn't do it. When I say
now that it is clear that Eric Shen is not in control of his team.
No. Look, see, Austin. You see that Congo game? Eric Chell. If I should tell you what was going on, Eric Chell planned this thing ahead. He wanted 26-man squad. Gusso told him no, that there's no money, that he should do 24-man squad. This same issue they be happening. There's no money. But yet all of them will pack themselves in Morocco, go and start carrying people. So Chell predicted it. Then they changed the boycott. Then they beat Gabon. Then the Congo match. So all these things, I will not blame Eric Chell. But what I'll be angry about him is for him to say voodoo. That's why I'm angry at him. But because the man, honestly, Chell has tried. Chell has tried.
No, yeah. Yes.
Chell has tried.
Yes.
And NFF has not supported him. And this people, they don't care. Now they are saying that they should cut down players. What about the NFF? Can you imagine Gusso is saying that he scored himself 70%? What 70%? Under 17 did not qualify for World Cup. Under 15 is out of Wafubi. Under 20 got disgrace. Chan got disgrace. Super Eagles did not qualify. The next disaster is those women. That's the next disaster. They will come there and destroy. So you're under 20 on women own. We were out of round of 16. And this Nigeria that used to win youth football like no man's business. Every country see. To me, let's start from that petition. That's what I feel like.
I think so. Yeah.
Start from that petition because I feel like if you start from there, those idiots will know that yes, we mean business.
So Charles, let me tell you what I know about FIFA and petitions, and Mobike tried to explain it too. First thing first, you need to invoke your FOI, your freedom of information.
Yes.
I'll make them say that you say, I want to see this, and then they'll bring it out.
Yes.
First thing first, that's not a thing in Nigeria. So I wish him luck with that. That's one.
No, but
let me land. I know he's doing a great job. He's doing a great job. And you see, I used to tell people that those guys who are independent, they even do better than those of us who are mainstream media, because in a way our hands are even tied.
Yes.
We're answerable to people. You know, the things why I do them because I have paid my dues in this industry. I can look at anybody in the face and say, your papa. You know, because I've been there, done that, and you don't feed me in any way. You cannot,
When I was in Nigeria, I used to watch you a lot.
You know,
I used to watch you with
they have
channels.
been calling me, Austin, ceasefire, Austin, you are doing this. I said, no. What people don't know is I'm trying to build a market out of this sports broadcasting team.
Yes.
particularly with this small thing I'm doing. This small thing we're doing here can turn to be a big independent TV show tomorrow.
That is why. Sorry for cutting you off. That is why I get angry at some of these journalists when they try to, help NFF. I get angry at them. If our football is booming, you want to enjoy it. Everybody will enjoy it. Everybody will be happy. Do you know the kind of respect Moroccan coaches command? Do you know the kind of respect Morocco command in football? You can't talk nonsense with them. Look at the CAF award. They won almost everything.
Exactly. Not even that. What I'm trying to say is we first need to learn how to build a business environment with our football. Say, for instance, the way I promote the NPFL, even as terrible as it is, but I like the fact that I am building something out of it. So if somebody is now there in the NFL and is messing up my efforts, look, it's like you telling me, Austin, I'll destroy what you are trying to do that is looking good. I'll now fight you. You get what I'm saying? So I like what Mobike is doing. He's really getting at something. But that FIFA that I know, the only way that this thing can gather momentum is if he gets someone like Austin Okocha or Samson Siasia. And he mentioned it that if they said to him that if he has ex-international supporting him, right?
Yes.
Because those are the people that they know that they have an international voice.
Yeah, exactly.
So
also,
the moment they start talking, but I agree with you, the first step is for us to sign it.
Yes.
We'll sign it, we'll have to stand with him for the fight. But it goes beyond that.
Yes,
what I'm saying, Charles, is we need to own our football. See, when you told me about you want to meet Collection Army, I liked it. Irrespective of what is happening, I know football conversations will go down. That is geared towards development. When I could speak, it's when Oga Paul talk. You know that they love our football. We have to own it.
It's passion. And who knows, if this football gets well, the country will get well. I have a feeling that if the football get it right, the country will become well.
See, let me tell you, I talk to these people, I stay around them. And that was the analogy I gave in my video. Guys, go and watch that video again. Let me post the link. They know that our people don't know our football. If Congo DR is playing, I put Chelsea Arsenal. If Congo DR versus Nigeria is on, most people play, go and watch Chelsea Arsenal. Oga Paul, can that happen in the early 90s? I don't even want to talk 80s. Can that happen in the 90s? That say one European league, they play ball, Nigeria, they play match. That you have Okocha, you have Olise. We don't even know the European people play ball.
I just want to let me just chip in something. October 8, 1993 was the first time we qualified for the World Cup. I don't know if you remember. Hello?
Can hear you.
October 8, 1993. A very cold night in Algiers. After that match, I wept. I cried like a kid. When we qualified for the World Cup, I cried like a kid, my brother. You see, so I don't know where these guys handling the NFF were then. I don't think they were. Maybe they were in their farms or somewhere, doing some bullshit. So for us that have watched, like I said in the other program, Austin, for us that have watched, Eagles of those days that played the game with some, manageable administrators, my brother. Seeing this nonsense we have right now is totally uncalled for. It's totally uncalled for.
Can I say something? Can I say something? Austin. Hello, Austin. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I'm here.
Okay. What is Emiliano saying about all this stuff? Is he saying anything? Is he saying it? Because it's him. I really want to lead our football. Him or Oluwashino, is it Oluwashino?
You mean Mike Emenalo?
Yes. What's he saying?
I don't think they'll bring Emenalo in.
No. To me, he's the best option. Either him or Doherty. But I want him because you know what he did with Chelsea. No. That was something else. I want him because look at what he's doing with Saudi. Saudi now. I think Saudi are ranked. Is it 20 something or so? Saudi are ranked higher than Nigeria. Now look at Saudi coach Hervé Renard. It's him I want honestly, but he's not. Is he saying anything behind the scenes or is he seeing? I know he's seen everything that's going on, but
I'm trying to get an interview with Mike Menalo, but he has always been a very quiet one. It's just action. But the person I really had a conversation with was Sheyi Olofinjano.
Exactly.
Olofinjano, yeah.
Sheyi is somebody that I think can do one or two things for our football. But you see, when you've stayed abroad and you see that these things are not hard, particularly when you have the capacity, my brother, by the time you put you inside secretariat with somebody who has typewriter brain,
according to what according to what they said, right? They said they wanted Sheyi to be their technical director. Sheyi told them the plans on how to go about it. He was surprised. He said they were dumbfounded. So he left, and Eguavoen was the other option, not so attractive option.
So Sheyi knows that if being technical, all this technical director, football director in Nigeria is nomenclature. They don't have function. The only person we know, coach. Who is the chief coach? Don't forget that there was a time we had chief coach.
Chief coach. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, what's going on with chief coach?
Tells you that they don't know these things, bro. That's what I'm saying. That we need. Let me tell you, the first person that needs to be involved to change this thing is the president.
But he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
No, because you see, football, sports in general is for knowledgeable people. Sports, because it's too technical. It's everyday work. Because why is it everyday work? Because you need to do the work, then you now get a system. It now becomes plug and play. But we don't have that kind of, revolutionary leader who can sit. Let me call countries for you. Number one, Morocco. Who is leading this charge?
That's the king of Morocco. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Number two, Rwanda. Who is leading the charge? We are seeing with sports in Rwanda.
Paul Kagame, my brother.
This small Congo that everybody is shouting that you know how their president stands.
Oh no.
That's what I'm saying. That okay, let's go to Saudi Arabia and their sports tourism. Who is leading it?
Oh, the king. They're hosting the World Cup. They are hosting 2034 World Cup. They
have taken the boxing markets. The boxing that used to be Las Vegas, US, Europe, that Saudi own them now. Riyadh season. They do boxing. They say, hey, come here. UFC, they do. Come and see money. They got involved as a country. The leadership got involved. But because our own
the mecca of boxing now. The mecca of boxing.
Oil that we are thinking. We do not think that there is money in sport. We still see sports in Nigeria as leisure, play,
recreational.
Yeah, it's recreational. So the presidency is not involved. They want what will give them proper money.
This will give them. This will bring proper money. This will make Nigerians. What will make Nigerians happy? If Tinubu stand up and arrest all of them, even that Pinnick, I want him in jail because he started all this nonsense. He could have gone 2022, but no, he campaigned for this guy that he know he cannot make the manager of his own store in Canada. He could have generally go and mind his business, but no, he got involved. I need to see him in jail. He has to be in jail.
So you said this thing because you don't understand this system that I'm telling you we have to destroy, Charles.
Yes.
So Ibrahim Gusso, whether or not Pinnick was going to support him, was going to be NFF president.
We knew Pinnick was part of the FIFA council member, and the only way he could get there was through the presidency. So I knew even if because he didn't want to leave, I didn't mean Nigeria be Ghana, he would have run again. He did not want to leave.
Okay, but wait. I'm not speaking for anybody. Would you not take a Pinnick staying back than what you have now?
Pinnick staying back will have been a little bit better because that game against South Africa and that
My brother, you've answered the question, so don't worry yourself. You've answered the question. What I'm trying to say is, even that Pinnick, the NFF people worked against him with our World Cup campaign because they knew if he had won that World Cup, if he had qualified Nigeria, he would have used it to campaign for a third term. But Ibrahim Gusso, who is the current NFF president, was the chairman of chairmen.
Yeah.
You see that committee in the NFF is the powerful committee. That's what houses the 35 states football association chairman. And Ibrahim Gusso was chairman.
The court.
So we have 44 persons that make up the electoral congress. And 37 is the state FA guys. And Ibrahim Gusso was their chairman. So what are we talking about?
Okay, Austin, how does England, how do they elect their own FA chairman? How do they do that?
I know they have an expansive congress, but you see, those kind of things are nothing in this part of the world because they have structures in place where different. I don't know this country since I don't even know the Minister of Sports because it probably is not necessary. I only just know Sports UK. I know UK Sport, and I know there's a football FA that does their thing. That's the whole point. But in Nigeria, because we're too centered on power in the middle. See, even Nigeria, we've been saying all our problems because we've not restructured country. Restructure country, send everybody, go to your house and take care of yourself. Everything will be different. So I think the first step, we need to expand the electoral process of the NFF.
Exactly.
That was one of his points. That was one of his points. He said he wants fans to be voting, captains should be voting, players should be voting, even football club chairman, they should be voting. No more that nonsense because to me that's a corrupt system. It keeps bringing criminals upon criminals.
It's them. They understand how to bring themselves.
Because I was very angry and annoyed. I found out that Gusso paid for some of these states FA to go to Morocco to do what? What are you going there to do? What? You're in England. Tell me if the FA chairman they follow the main one. They don't follow them for that nonsense. What is he going there to do?
It's always been the system.
It's just nonsense. Just I've been pissed off. Other countries are laughing at us. They've turned it into a laughing stock. So
Charles, we don't send their papa. I don't reach anybody. Nigeria is the peculiar country. The first place we need to start is to own our football.
Exactly.
Look, and how do we own our football? It's not
start from that petition. Let's see what. See, now I was watching Gusso's interview with Elekpete. I could tell how afraid he was. Like he was just shaking.
That's an old interview. That was before we even played. That was an old interview. It wasn't before we played the last 2 World Cup games. Elekpete just rehashed it because of it's getting to the conversation. This is what we need to do. I'm from Akwa Ibom State, Charles. Imagine if I visit Akwa Ibom, I go to Uyo. From here, I buy shin guards, I buy football boots, I buy jerseys, training bibs, and I buy balls. And I go and meet the Akwa Ibom State Commissioner of Sports and the chairman of Akwa United. Because they know me and know I have influence.
Yes.
And I want to give this to the team. You think if I call them out, they'll be able to talk pin if they are misbehaving because they can see that I've invested. I'm in Europe where football is big. Everything you see is community ownership.
Exactly.
That's what I am advocating that we have to do. These people know we just talk. We don't put anything into it.
Because you see now, because of our quietness and those sounds, and they've been getting away with this nonsense. But I like how everybody is, coming together now, speaking as one. Like enough is enough. Enough is really enough. If Morocco can make it to the semi-finals of the World Cup with that consistent investment, I'm still a big believer of Nigeria can win the World Cup. I don't care how, but I know Nigeria can. We have the potential.
No, see, that's the point, Charles. That's not how I want you to be speaking.
No.
I don't care. Wait, Paul. Wait, Charles. That is what these NFF people know, that we just want to win.
Yes.
And what I want to be hearing is we build. You see what Mobike is doing?
Yes.
That's
no.
That's an awareness. My brother, you're speaking English. Go to state FAs. Now just one village girl, and they give her book right when Charles come. Right the time when he come, tell him to sign. That's their work. They full FA. Because they know say first, you are not even talking about. And that is where the development is. So the problems are enormous, bro.
Yeah, they're too much. They're too much. They are too
Exactly.
much.
I've been in this system for too long. I can tell you. Let me bring you a guy. You they laugh. Well, you can tell because you pass through the system a bit. That's what I'm saying, that we should start by owning our football. What do you think?
It just they crack me up. Sorry, I don't move to where. Okay, I think I found out where the noise is coming from. Cause
Yeah.
I'm still at work anyway. So perhaps when I leave now, I get into my car. Yeah. So there's so much that breaks our heart when take a look at what is going on in Nigerian football. What have we not talked about this evening? It's so it beats our heart that we're still struggling like this. And these people, they're not saying it. They're not even, to them, they don't just care. As far as they don't care. They just want to get what what they're looking for, put in their pocket, and that's it. Whether they will qualify, we don't qualify. It's not their business. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. We just need to draw a plan. Just as I said, not just winning the World Cup. We have to have a plan, have a system that works, so that everybody that comes in, there is a system. Yeah, you've lived abroad now, Austin. You're in the UK. You know how this thing works. You just fit in. You see things working. You don't need to know who the NFF president is, or who is the assistant for things to work. Man, Nigeria, I don't know. I don't know when they did it right.
Let me let you. I can take you on when you get to a quiet place. If we are still on, you can definitely come back on. Thank you. Okay, Henry, I'm going to bring you now. But you need to put on your video. Let me see. Oh, I don't like all these dark things. I was thinking agent of darkness.
No, don't mind me. I'm at work actually. So
okay, Charles, yeah. No, I understand. Yes, it's fine.
Yeah, cause I just said them just come in and chip in some stuff, But I like what you're doing, Austin. Keep it up. Like keep up the awareness because enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Like see now, I'm going to Morocco. I would have been thinking that okay, if the momentum is right, if the passion is right, more persons will get to you can even be open for business, But now the ecosystem is just dull. Everybody is sad, and
exactly. People are sad, and people are blaming the player. I told them, I said, look at the player, look at them scoring. Look at Chukwu. Did you see Chukwu against Man City?
Watched him yesterday, man. Two fantastic goals.
I'm like, Chukwu can play like this. When he come, he become a whole different person. Something's definitely wrong. Ademola Lookman, same thing. And the new coach came in, he started scoring goals like no man's business. Yeah. That's to tell you. See, when I say that team need a psychologist, I know what I'm saying. They need psychologists, they need nutritionists, they need little things.
Yeah, that's what we are saying. When you don't have football administrators that are equipped, you don't get any results. I don't know what doctor. I think they have a psychologist, Dr. Emmanuel Ikpeme, something Ikpeme also. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Charles, you know him, right? Dr. Emmanuel.
No.
Well, I believe he's the psychologist of the team, but he's not doing a good work. He's not doing a good job at all.
He's trying. The system is the problem. That's why I'm saying that it's like starting afresh.
Yeah, we have to.
Because, bro, you see, you guys can easily say it's the NFF. I agree because they're in charge of body. They're in charge of the football. But what about the NSC? Call that Ministry of Sports. When you go there and see the kind of individuals that are there, my brother, you go weak now. you go tire.
To me,
People when no fit speak, I'm coming. Let me go and okay. You know if tell you if that document you requested, I'm working on it and I'll send it to you later. They don't fit speak that English.
see, to me, right now, we need to start working on the 23 team. Go to the diaspora, get some players, get some prospects, bring them to the team, build an under 23 team. To me, I think it's that time we have our own technical center, a football base, either in Lagos, either in Ikoyi, Lagos, or in Abuja.
Charles, you are speaking English. We just talked about National Stadium Surulere abandoned since 2002.
That's what I'm saying. Then see,
and nobody is in.
Let me say something. You saw the boys play against Gabon. You saw how they were passing like no man's business at the first half. You saw it. They cannot play that kind of football in New York or Abuja. It will be hard for them to control that ball. But you saw how they were just passing. That's why I said everything. This World Cup qualification, I will ease them off because they've been through hell. They've been through so much hell. Yes, they could have done better.
So you are not thinking they can win the AFCON?
If we can, I'll be happy. I'll be a little bit happy. But if we win the AFCON, Guso will start bragging about it. That's another. That's that man. That was what he did to the females. He abandoned them till
those guys are men. Nothing.
He abandoned them till like the finals. He was based in New Jersey or New York, snapping pictures of FIFA president. I'm like, what the hell?
Just give me a minute. Let me just read some comments on TikTok.
Those guys are not serious at all.
Thank you, my guys on TikTok. I see you guys. I appreciate you guys. King Tife, thank you so much. Liberty Stadium in Ibadan can be recognized. Yeah, the Liberty Stadium. But now the Lekon Salami Stadium isn't bad. We're seeing football there. Thank you. I see you guys. I see all the love. Odo Young, thank you. Odo came in with some gifting energy. Thank you. Dele Sam, the name alone is too old. I can't remember. You said something about me and you on Twitter. I can't remember. NSC, the whole thing is too old. Yeah. So the NSC, at least to an extent, gives us an opportunity to see technocrats, take charge of our football. I still prefer the NSC to the Ministry of Sports. Ministry of Sports is a complete disaster.
One of the things.
But at least NSC looks like a man that has two legs but is limping. Ministry of Sports has two legs but cannot walk. I'd say the last minister, I saw him in Paris. From hello, how are you? I know you don't know nothing about sports.
See, our people need to be educated that sports is a business, sports is a job, sports is a lifestyle. Lifestyle. It's not recreation. Yeah, if the Premier League with 30 million population, 30 plus can generate $5 billion. How much more Nigeria, who love football fanatics, with 200 million plus people, you could generate, if possible, $20 billion to $90 billion. For these clowns, they don't understand. You need to explain to them. Sit down, carry truck and board, explain. Because
brother, I do a prime time TV show Monday to Friday, channels television. I shout all these things every day. They don't send your papa.
This England that everybody's praising. They did not know in the 90s that Nigeria was higher than England in the rankings. They did not know that. They don't know why they call them Super Eagles. They don't know why they call this thing Super Eagles. Some of our football fans, they need history lesson. God, they need to be educated on this thing. If not for NFF.
Even if you look at England, they are not even big on winning.
Exactly.
When was the last time they won the World Cup? But they don't care. But there's no way you talk football economics that England will not stand up as number one, because they know how to commercialize the thing and make it profitable, and that's what we need to do in Nigeria. But we can't do it with terrible leadership. When I'm ready, Charles, everybody will stop, because the truth of the matter is this is what this is the spark we need So that when I say Charles, we are ready, let's go. Paul, we are ready, let's go. Oga Henry, this one not be talk again. Let's go and get it done. Because these people know that most of the time we just talk, and we do
Exactly. Yeah.
Let me
See,
bring it.
that's why. See, I like what Moby K is doing. What he's doing, I love it, man. If other journalists can join, like I love what he's doing. I love what you're doing. If every journalist can join and put hand. These people are cowards. Sorry to say, they are cowards. They cannot handle the media. Come on,
No, they can't. They just
FIFA funds this thing. They are busy running up and down,
they
saying
are
we're
running up,
demarketing,
running up and down. They can't.
we're demarketing Nigeria.
Yeah.
So you should know how cowardly these people are. These guys
That's
are
it.
cowards.
Yeah, they don't know anything. You know.
Let's bring in Oga Henry and then I'll wrap it. Oga Henry, this your network. Hope it's good. This one that is rolling and turning on your own.
Austin, I think I need to.
It's okay. It's okay.
Hello.
Oga Henry, go on. Yeah, Charles, I'll talk to you again later.
Hello, can you hear me?
All right.
Yes, I can. Go on. I can hear you.
I'm happy for what you all have been talking about concerning our football. Yeah, you see, I don't know whether you guys remember in those days when we go and watch football in stadium and the Eagles mess up. Their boss does not go. They beat the living daylight out of them. You remember? Okay, good. That is
No.
that's the kind that's the kind of treatment the NFF needs. They should beat them up to know that what they are doing to us is touching our lives. Because they're not bothered. They're not bothered. They look at it like, oh, okay, whether you win, you don't win. The most important thing is that the money is coming to us. They are not bothered. You know. So they look at it like, okay, you guys want to win. Okay, go and win. Let's see. You know. But by the time if you beat the chairman, beat the deputy, I'm telling you, especially that Pinnick. That Pinnick is a criminal. How can you say you don't want to be accountable? You keep defending them because you know how much you have eaten and giving them. You understand? He must be accountable. All of them must be accountable. You just keep eating this money.
I agree.
You know? Okay, you were saying something about the boys not coming here to die. Look at Chukwueze. Chukwueze is performing. Number one, these guys know that this is where they get paid. These guys. Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah. So guys, just hold on, Henry. Thanks so much, guys, for your time. Keep the messages coming. Once I get Henry and Paul to land, I'll just go to comments and then I'll wrap up the conversation. Shout out to everyone on TikTok. I see you guys. I said, look, we'll do 30 minutes, and then it became 1 hour. Now it's 2 hours, 15 minutes. You see you guys. That's why I don't come and talk to you guys. You guys don't know how to let me go. Okay, Henry, I'll let you land on your point.
Okay, so you're talking about Chukwueze. Yeah, he's scoring goals. Number one, that is where I always fault Erichel. Westhoff knows how to psych players. Eric, I don't know how well he does psych his boys. I know he talks to them because we see it happen. But does he psych them? You understand? So,
if morale low, how do you want him to psych players? Okay, Henry's network is acting up. Oga Paul, take it from there.
You see, yeah, as you said, if the morale is low, how would you psych the players?
Exactly.
You know, and without the necessary support from the other NFF members, how is he going to succeed?
Yeah.
You know, so that's just the thing. How would he psych the players? How will he succeed?
Yeah.
And as you said, well, I don't know how the psychologist is working, but the Eagles need more of a psychologist too. You know, they need several things, not just the technical. They need several other, support for them to make them for the Eagles to really perform very well. I'm so sad that things are going this way, but well, let's see how the AFCON is going to be.
So
I
with
hope.
that, so what are your expectations for the AFCON?
What are my expectations? I don't see anything different, right?
Mm,
I don't see anything different. So it's just from preparations, you can see that they're not really serious. How many
mm,
days to go? 54 players. So how are you going to trim them?
mm.
When are we expecting the final 24 or 26 man list?
That's the
Are
big
we
question.
expecting them? Are we expecting them tonight or tomorrow?
Mm.
So I don't know. I don't
And
see
if,
them. I don't
and
know.
if you're bringing, because 17 days to the AFCON now, and if
17
you're
days to the
bringing
AFCON.
17, it's starting on the
That's it.
20th. Our first match is on the 23rd.
You see, I wanna say something. I watched all the games at the Unity Cup. The
Mm.
Unity Cup in England that was played in March.
Yeah, yeah,
With
yeah,
Nigeria won it. So
yeah.
why didn't you build from there? Majority of
It,
the majority of the players were not even there. Just a
thank
just a, just a handful. Then
you.
you had a
Remember,
very I know you had a very compact midfield. Then Papa Daniel and the rest of them. So why
yeah,
were those guys not in the team? I
okay.
don't know.
So he built a bit with that team. Remember, we went to Russia to
We
play
went to Russia. Thank you. We went to Russia. We drew
friendly,
1-1.
and it
You
was
know,
not even the bulk of the Unity
he
Cup
was
team that
he was
played.
in
It
the
was a different team. So that means he had that team.
he
He
had the
had the
team.
team from the Unity Cup. He had that team
So
that went to
what
Russia.
happened?
Exactly. He now even had different players that came in
Different
from
players.
World Cup
I watched
qualifiers.
I watched the Russia. I watched the Unity Cup. Go and watch the Unity Cup again and see how they played.
They were
You
not
know.
bad during that
So
Unity Cup.
these are the questions. These are the
Yeah.
questions. Is it that the structure is not helping him,
No.
or the
So
uh, the players
so
are holding him?
it took a very difficult job. Okay.
He did. He did.
Took
He
a
did.
difficult job, and he cannot lie to himself that he didn't know that the NFF will control him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I didn't know.
the job was too flattering for him. It was a big job for the kind of coaching profile that he had. But I give it up to him. He has done well on the
He
job.
has done well. He has done well
The
compared to the Canadian and the rest. He has done well.
guy has done well. Yeah, no doubt.
If he had started it, we will have qualified straight away. Not
But you
through
see,
the run-ups.
my brother, we don't analyze football that way. So if it was still him, it probably would have gone south. Now, I say he has done well, but I still have beef for him. That 1-1 against Zimbabwe was what practically even dented our entire World Cup. Because of when they even considered that goal in the 92nd minute in
Right.
Uyo, you had gone to beat Rwanda 2-0. So you had the momentum. Victor Osimhen had struggled. We scored that goal.
Struggle.
You now, so you see, that's what I keep telling people, that anything can happen to anybody in football. So that 1-1 against Zimbabwe was a very bad result.
So yeah, I want to say something. Sorry, just briefly. So if you say the 1-1 was a bad result and it contributed like 80%. Now, what would you say of them Pesero and them Finidi games? What if you had won those ones?
That's it. Okay. Imagine if those ones had won.
Yes.
Then Republic 2 was winning. South Africa was winning. And then this guy come and don't beat Rwanda and play that 1-1. It will still dent you. If at the time it came, we're going into match day 6.
Okay.
Don't forget. So he had come in and he had won at Kigali, which was important. And that had taken us to go on the log. So if he had beaten Zimbabwe, we would have gone to second. And if we had beaten Zimbabwe, there would now be pressure on South Africa. Don't forget, would have carried momentum now to beat South Africa at their house. FIFA will now dock South Africa of 3 points for the World Cup by now.
Yeah. Well, it has happened.
Don't analyze football like, oh, if he was the one, it would have been this, it would have been that. No, football, they don't football that way, yeah, you know. So, but has he done well? Absolutely, he has done well.
Yes,
you know, when you put
probably,
and the Pizarro and the rest, is like Pep Guardiola in their eye right now. You know? So, but okay, Paul, let me thank you for your time.
So, sorry, one last one. Are you okay? Are you doing your program at the Nations Cup or?
Sure. Like as we are talking now.
Okay, nice.
I'll be doing this from Morocco. If I'm even going to the stadium ambience there, I'll be live with you guys. I'll be talking with you guys. I will turn the stuff to the field, you know, just so you can. I will try and see if it's easier to be doing with my phone, you know.
Yeah.
For me, I'm just a computer guy. I like having everything, you know.
Everything in place. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks so much, and I wish you all the best in your trip.
Turn on notifications so that whenever I'm on, you guys can see it and join.
Indeed.
I'll always be inviting you guys to be part of it. Thank you.
Indeed. Yeah. Bye-bye.
All right. Take care. So that's it. Thanks so much, Paul. Thanks so much, Oga Ike. Thank you so much to everyone that's rocked and rolled with me. You see, suddenly I don't have cold anymore. You guys, you know, did the magic healing. It's been about love for Nigeria's football. Okay. I hate it when I even just talk football. I love talking sports. I want to come talk boxing. I want to talk swimming. I want to talk gymnastics, badminton. That's who I am. Table tennis. This football thing just gives me a headache, you know. But hey, that's what we love in Nigeria. It's a religion. Follow it so well. So that's why when leadership is trying to mess it up, we cannot let them. That's why I'm calling them out. You know, keep pressing their necks till they start doing the right things. And when I say the right things, because that's the only way we can develop our football. Because this thing, it's an economic spinner. If we give attention to our football with the talent we have, with the population, with the market, we will make so much money off football, you know. But leadership is just killing it. So, guys, what do you think? Super Eagles 2025 Africa Cup of Nations campaign. Is it another NFF dead on arrival mission? So say, why is Austin calling it dead on arrival mission? It is the same NFF and their leadership style that we saw for the World Cup qualifiers. So what can they do differently to make us start thinking that we can win the AFCON? First thing first, provisional list of 54 players. I said, look, doesn't make no sense. So let's have that conversation. Let's have that conversation going on YouTube. Shout out to everyone that watched. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll just run through some of the comments before I leave. Let me just see what's going on in America. Austin, Mikel will do a fantastic job in our football. Brilliant mind who would operate from local to international diaspora. Look, I'm saying anybody can jump up and give this thing a try. For me, I'm big on the system. Will he be able to survive the system? Will he be able to, break the structures, build new ones? Will he make impact at the grassroots? This is what I'm about, So yeah, shout out to Mikel. Look at Kanu. People are complaining, Kanu, chairman of AIMBA, he hasn't done anything. But Kanu has got international exposure, hasn't he? So it's a different thing entirely, Mikel will definitely deliver, even putting his own funds to make sure all our football sector succeeds. We'll put everything online to change the narrative and prove the naysayers wrong. Okay, all the best. Sunday. Good morning, sir. Please help me in my football career. I have dreams of playing for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, please. Unfortunately, I'm not a scout. I'm not a coach. I don't know. I can only pray for you. I can only wish you well Sunday. That you get to make it to your football career to the Super Eagles. I don't forget me when you get there. Send me a message Sunday. Let's talk. Olayode, you're not discussing on what we need as a team. I'm tired. We've said everything. We've touched on everything. The psychologists will do very little on this situation. Consider this scenario. You worked and you don't get paid. Yes, you keep working because you want to, but the morale is very low on the job. Absolutely. Fact is that Nigerians are not good managers, and it's showing all over the country we are not builders. God bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. That's what I've been saying. We're not builders. We just love to consume. We're not big on production because that's where the actual work is. We just want ready-made stuff. Thank you so much for this comment. PDX Max, I appreciate it. That's a very, very sincere talk. Kunle Augustine, well done. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'll be back again tomorrow, so let's do it again tomorrow. Most likely 10 p.m. Nigerian time, 9 p.m. UK time. I'll try to come on right after my channel's TV show. Ike Jocko, thanks so much, Austin, for having me on your show. Thanks so much. Let's do it again tomorrow. If you've got some time, please, get on. Let's continue this conversation from now till the AFCON. Yeah, I'll try to be coming on, giving you guys updates. And we'll just be having these conversations. We don't know. One day the algorithm will just push it to these guys in their rooms and to touch them, to change for the good of our football. All righty. I must say thanks so much to everyone that joined this live stream. I didn't know I was even going to go this far. I thought we're just going to have it short conversation and that'll be it. But with you guys know there's no short conversation. So the conversation has been Super Eagles 2025 Africa Cup of Nations campaign. Is it another NFF dead on arrival mission? I want you to be part of the conversation. Tell me what you think. Drop that comment because right after the show, I go sit with you guys right there in the comment section and then we get the conversation going because this show, I do it for you guys and I want us to, put the words out there, let these guys know that we can actually be change agents because this is our football and we must own it. I'll see you guys around again. That's it.